Good morning. Another beautiful morning. We just walked through the Lion's Gate. I mentioned this the other day. 8/8/20. There's been a change. There's an energy that's been it's stood out this last week, and it's going to go for a few more days, where it just seems for me, my energy has been it's been different. I'm running into people that are going through similar energy, almost drains. But this is a process of this time that we're in, is of letting go of certain things that we're holding on to. And I decided, or I felt the call, because this is something that I'm dealing with. Is the title today is Love Yourself. Now, what does that mean? Love yourself. In today's world, in this world that we're in, to sit and say that out loud, most people would say that you're conceited, a narcissist, and there's other words. But the truth is, in order to be loved, in order to find love that is around us, if that is what you're seeking, you have to go within inside of you first and learn how to love you. For most, we seek love outside of ourselves. And you will never find true love outside of you. True love comes from within you. Whereas most that we are looking for, seeking, is there inside you. We come equipped, fully equipped, to this place. But in the process of this journey, a lot of the gifts that we are given, we are taught not to access these gifts that we come here with. I read a little article about the placebo effect, whereas you have the ability to heal yourself of most things. We live our lives thinking that it's outside of us. A pill is going to make a difference, where most times we have the ability to heal ourselves. I'm going to say it's not for everything, but for most. And that's hard for us, for most, to digest. For my own journey, walking through a time in my life where I lost part of my body, I had to go within me. And this is where, and I didn't go completely, I didn't do all the healing, but I was dealing with the things that I needed to deal with to get through something that altered my whole life, my whole being, and my whole physical being. But there was much more. There's the spiritual side of all of us that can overcome most obstacles. There is not much that we cannot get through. Even love. It's been a hard one for me. I've spent most of my life seeking love outside of me. And I've been told once before, Nick, you're in love with the idea of love. And that in the flesh almost was offensive to me, because it was like, no. And yes, I am. I believe that there is such awesome power in the power of love that, yes, maybe that is true. Later, I sat back and thought about it, and it's true. Why wouldn't everybody want to be in love with the idea of love. Is that a bad thing? What would we be as humans if that was our call to arms? To be in love with the idea of love. You know, we walk through this time with no guarantee of how long that's going to be. You know, you can sit and accumulate all the things that make one look like we've arrived here. We've accomplished this. But in the end, you walk out, you leave this place with everything behind you. But I know now the one thing that will travel through the eternity of our being, our soul, is love. And so here is the place in which we need to go, is learning to love yourself. Some might already have this figured out, but there are many out there who are lost in this time where they sit and say, hey, I can't find love. Love is just not around me. And that's not true. Love is there in you. You are the love. You just have to find that again. And it takes practice. It takes readjusting our thoughts. And the easiest place to start is when you start your day, when you wake up. You wake up with a grateful heart, thanking God and the universe for giving you another opportunity to be a special soul on this place, in this time that we are right now. You were chosen to be here. You chose to be here. Find the love that's inside of you. And sometimes we have to go back and figure out, where the heck did this all begin, where I lost the love that I have had for myself. And start going back and finding out where you disengaged from your own self. Start looking at all the things that make you who you are. There you will find the beauty. Once you find this, you will start finding you will raise your own vibration. There is no higher vibration that a body can generate, a human being, than the vibration of love. And once you attain this vibration, you will generate a vibration that goes outside of you. Here you will find people being drawn to you. And what you seek will be seeking you. As the poet Rumi quotes. I love the guy. I love his quotes. With that, I'm going to leave this one a little short for me. So if any of this interests you, you can find me on Instagram, The Power of Love Heals. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Power of Love Heals. You can find me on Facebook, The Journey, or the Twin Flame Journey. You can find me on my email, which is Power of Love Heals. Be well. Be love. Always. And until next time, stay awesome.